It's so important.
Better.
Man.
Nice. Which is
We will push them every single game.
100% it.
Bro, what are they not
I
getting?
love it. Already. So obviously, the other big team that almost everyone knows that drops Frag East is obviously your boys in TSM.
We got zone overload.
I love that Nask. I love that Nasty. I love how aggressive they are. They almost feel to me like they almost feel to me like, I wouldn't say like necessarily the complexity of the EU. I don't think like they're that aggressive. They're definitely up there as one of the teams that will push you if you're in their fucking area. I respect that about them. Because the reason I was bringing up the TSM thing was,
I'm gonna come
I don't know if they actually end up pushing here, but Nask obviously said, you know, hey, if you're in our, we'll push you every time, even if they just go frag west.
I didn't. It doesn't land.
Can someone bring that wingman?
Yeah, I give you wingman.
Okay. Dropping a bunch of stuff.
Did you loot that already? Damn.
Oh, it's a purple here on the roof.
Nice.
I took it.
I have a purple light mag.
We obviously luckily got the circle on this one, so just doing some loot min-maxing here. This actually is one thing that I don't see, not a lot of people do, even like pros.
We all have.
Is every time, I think I talked about this in one of my other VOD reviews, but I don't remember which team it was.
It's a blue armor.
But if you're in an area that you know is not either fully looted or you haven't fully checked it yourself, if you're looking for anything in particular, at this point they're just grabbing anything they can. It's not a bad idea to do exactly what Nask is doing. In fact, it's a really good idea to do what Nask is doing right now, which is just basically he drops his entire loadout and then he just goes scouting in the next areas.
Yeah, I took it.
What this basically does is they set up immediately, so everybody already that's in the area already knows that they're here. Nobody's going to be.
I'm gonna go loot north bells.
Let me restart this thought because there's two different ways I want to talk about it. So the two different scenarios are basically you sit there or you drop and you land and loot everything around you, and then you set up late.
I have whites as well.
People might not know that you're there.
Do we have some
One of the
zoom,
strengths that I always talk about with Wattson is that everybody knows where you are with a Wattson, and that's like a good thing, right? That means somebody won't accidentally force a fight on you where they don't want to just because they happen to run into you. So if you loot everything around you, even though you're trying to set up, and then you set up after you've looted everything, that starts out, that's gonna make it so your team, the teams around might not know that you're there, and then they accidentally push it up. I don't know why my brain's farting so much. I need coffee.
I didn't loot anything.
Or G Fuel. Or Monster. But anyways, basically doing what he did,
can you?
it shows everybody immediately where they are. But the big thing also is you have to remember now, you can't just AFK put a gen down, so you can't, it doesn't recharge your Wattson fences as fast. So he's basically min-maxing the hell out of his time with putting down all of his walls first.
Move.
He puts down all of his wall first, he puts them on cooldown, then he drops all his gear and then goes and loots the rest of the area around him. The same can be said for something like anytime you get a kill on somebody that's nearby, like say you have a wraith portal on a body, it's like near the building that you're in. One thing that is really good to do, same thing, is maybe drop both of your guns and loot that person entirely and bring it back all of their loot. Sometimes, you know, you leave like a couple small things here and there because you're just like, I don't know, I'm getting out. But it's really good to do also with dead bodies as well. You don't see a lot of pros do it. I'm not sure why, like this whole dropping all your loot and then picking stuff up. You don't see a lot of pros do it, but it's an insanely good way to get some extra like ammo, get extra cells sometimes, because sometimes you know people stack a lot of cells. Very, very good.
I'm looking for anything.
It's a good, like I said, good way to utilize the wraith portal.
They have gen anyway. How much heavy?
All right, we're gonna speed it up here because it's gonna be a little bit. I'm trying to remember where this circle ends. I did watch this tournament, but I don't remember where it ends. I'm sorry, man. The only context I'll give you where it'll actually make sense.
Let them take beacon if they try.
Manu is Draenilla.
Yeah, and it's gonna be right.
It all stemmed from Draenilla. That's the only context you need.
No one inside, like literally no one.
Yeah, that's weird.
No one has face on it ending on our side. Or like building a bridge.
Yeah, but it ended like over here.
Yeah, I mean, it might, but like it could be.
Yeah, I think this could be a lava circle. I think it might end on this plateau, like right up here. I'm trying to remember where it actually ended. I'm pretty sure it actually is up here. Keep going. All right, so yeah, I believe it's that one. So I'm curious to see how they play this one.
Yeah.
Wait, is Natsk all talk and no show? This man's like, oh, we'll kill them. We'll kill them every time. Then he just lets his team just invade the diner next to him. I'm memeing, obviously. If he forces a fight here, it's a bad idea. Quick question. Why are pros choosing Wattson over Caustic in the tournaments? Great question. So Caustic is... The way I view Wattson and Caustic is like they're both obviously very defensive characters. They both exist to lock down an area for the most part. Like on paper, that's the easiest way to boil them down, correct? Caustic does a better job of hard fortifying like a building, I think, than Wattson does. But the problem with Caustic is the shield regen on Wattson is insane, right? Even though the shield generated now is only, the pylon's only on a 90-second duration, it's still nuts. So, but one of the biggest strengths that most people don't talk about when it comes to Wattson is the fact that she declares area for you, basically. If you're playing scrims or even in like a really sweaty ranked game and you're trying to find like a place to hold down, to bunker down for like the next circle, having a Wattson put up massive electrical fences that shows everybody where you are, tells everybody, all right, that's not free, we can't go there. One of the problems with Caustic is that sometimes if your team's like distracted, if you're not covering all of your angles properly, and you're holding a building like in sky or in cap or something, you could, like, a team from a distance could be like, I don't see a Wattson, I don't see any movement in there, this building's probably free, and all of a sudden they're portaling on you and they might force a fight awkwardly that neither team wanted. And then when you force a fight that neither team wants, that invites third parties, etc. galore. So that's one thing, that's just the mere presence of Caustic isn't good. Wattson is way better than Caustic on World's Edge because she can actually play like outdoor areas. Caustic really can't. Like, you can, but not really. It's a lot harder. And again, and that's based off the same premise that Wattson, even if you're holding like just an area that's like above, like with a lot of hills, you put down all your fences and everything, people know you're there without accidentally running up on your hill, and then all of a sudden they're like, wait, fuck, there's a team here. So I honestly think Wattson is way better, just period, on World's Edge than she is in Kings Canyon. Not saying she's bad in Kings Canyon either, but that's basically like the balance of the two, if that makes sense.
35 seconds.
Originally, like before, like this team started doing really well. I always knew they were just very aggressive. Any team with Natsk is going to be very aggressive. He's always going to make that call to push people.
Maybe sit down with the train and rotate north.
Yeah, maybe.
And what's scary is like a lot of the teams that are very aggressive in scrims and competitive, like they don't typically do well until they actually learn when's a good push and when's not. Once the teams that are stupid aggressive learn what's a good push, that's when things start to get really scary. And that, like, that's exactly, for example, that's aim assist right there.
I'm not taking
Let me zoom back here.
We need to kill this.
Did they get the, they did get the kill.
They have Doma.
So they know. So they made a comm earlier. This is VP.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. This is VP.
Flash!
No!
Portal! Flash! We need to kill this. We need to kill this. We need to kill this.
Were they
They have
trying to
Doma.
rotate
They
back
have Doma.
around? I think they knew maybe it might have been a lava circle.
I'm on.
Very curious what VP's play there was, or flavor of the month.
Can I loot or no?
Probably shouldn't call him by
I don't think
good former org.
Come, take the port. Take the port. I'm looting.
I'm not taking it. I'm watching from the side.
Please, I want to loot. I want to loot more.
I'm not even.
Alright, they nade it.
Surprised he didn't just nade the angle. Nade the corner and then go back into loot.
I got the purple.
Nice.
So like in this case, if they, so as I was talking about the loot earlier, it might be a little risky to do it at this point, but I know Nocturnal would do it because I know he likes making this type of play. But like dropping his armor and going back and grabbing the blue, or maybe like any other attachments, I didn't see what guns they were, is always a solid play as well.
But my wingman is really bad. Can someone take my wingman off me? I don't want to use my wingman.
No, I'm logging.
Don't go through my portal on accident. Please don't. Like.
This is game 4 along.
Yeah. Good kill, boys.
Yeah, that's a big pickup. Because now that neuters that team pretty hard. I'm curious what they were doing. Were they just trying to rotate? I'm curious if they were just trying to rotate around or what VP's play there was.
No?
Yeah,
Okay.
only you.
Yeah.
It is okay. So it is going to be the lava circle.
They're portaling now. Alright, they started it.
The one
They're
it
portaling.
ends basically at the plateau.
I'm dropping bottom.
So they're still safe here. They don't have to do anything.
Only one gun.
So basically, if you're in this position, great place to fucking pause. I don't really know how this fight transpires, but if you're in this position, all you really need to do, securing like your next rotation in is going to be pretty hard because most of these teams, like no one's going to be able to move. There's not like any like really playable area that's probably left in the circle. So if you're in this spot, if you're perfectly in a building that's right on the edge, with the building being a decent bit, all you have to do is, oh wait, we got to get the epic pen out, bust it out. All you got to do is literally just fuck on everybody that's really thick. Holy shit. So yeah, if you're Nask's team, I don't know what they end up doing here, but if you're Nask's team, you're basically hard chilling on the edge, and then you're trying to basically kill, well, even basically kill anybody that's like out this way, right? Their focus is going to be all on this, trying to get any kill points they can on people rotating in. This is like a, even though like I think they kind of knew it was going to be the circle, they are in a primo spot at least to pick up a lot of extra points. So now they're trying to big dick this team to not allow them to rotate in here for free.
Legend, just come back, boys.
Alright. Yeah, we lost that.
Yeah, so that play right there was, he knew obviously that team, the team in the train station that ported there, they are not safe. So they try to port in and grab their first floor. And that's basically like whether or not you get that rotation as the team that's aggressing onto the building, it comes down to that initial trades. Do you do more damage than them as they drop down to contest you? If so, then they're probably going to leave you alone.
Might be a huge need.
Here, let's watch it. So
I'm only one guy.
I don't think Nask really does any damage actually. I don't know about Dell, how much he does here. Oh, Nask did 12 each.
Might be a huge need.
It's nothing.
They bubbled. I'm going back up. Go back up.
So,
Legend,
and then he hits the Jibby shield with. That would have been a big arc if that was any other character actually, because that could have potentially stuck him.
I have 105.
But
I can give you 20. I'm on right.
yeah, there's no reason to like
So,
Wait, I dropped my
go
2x
super hard on that.
whatever.
Anytime a team invades your building, like you just want to go and try to. That team is just trying to survive. They're probably not going to fuck with you too much if they get the rotation. But it doesn't hurt to try to contend them a little bit, see if you can get a free early pick. If you can, hey, that's 3 kill points literally delivered to your house. So smart call from Dell, I believe that's Dell's voice, to come back up as soon as the Jibby bubble went down. You typically don't want to force like a Jibby fight when you don't need, like pushing a Jibby bubble when you don't need to, because it's just,
it's a major pushes here.
that's just a bad time almost every time.
Give him 400.
So Dell literally saw that Jibby bubble and he's like, I'm outie. I wish Knock would do the same sometimes.
Yeah, it's VP skin, raid skin at least.
They're
All
not
right.
in zone.
So as the zone's closing, yeah, they just have to.
Putting for bottom.
It seems the bottom is
gonna die.
Yeah.
You have Phoenix? I need Phoenix.
Yeah. No, I don't.
That's bad.
Batting.
Okay, at least he has a bat. So this looks like this other team, they're gonna port into each other here, or maybe I take the second floor.
Yeah, now we won't be worked on by anyone.
Yep.
Unfortunately, they weren't able to get kill points, but there weren't really any big opportunities
What?
that presented themselves to them. What the
Go down. Holy shit.
It was Kraber.
fuck?
Right here.
Shield
2,
side.
3 guys.
Revenant blue.
Rev.
Yeah, they have a massive. Their spot is so fucking good right here.
They're probably gonna push Gambit.
I hear people on stairs.
We can't do anything. We have to.
They're pushing Gambit. No, shoot, please.
How did they just get that for free?
Crack one.
Like Nasco's shooting at them, but where were the other two looking at?
I got knocked.
So that right
Fucking-
there, like I don't know. Obviously, I doubt they go down here. Maybe the team underneath starts pushing up. But that's like, well, that right there was some kill points, basically. Like this is.
They're probably gonna push.
Let's watch this again. This is kill points right here that we
Revenant
missed out on.
Rev.
So yeah, like they're shooting at each other here, and then all of a sudden,
They're probably gonna push Gambit.
I hear.
I think Dell peeled off to look at the R3 guy in the distance.
We can't do anything.
But like, if I'm Nasky right here, I'm pinging this like hard focus this, because even getting one knock here is big. Like that's a kill point.
They're pushing Gambit.
These are kill points right here that are
No,
gone.
shoot.
Look at this. They all run through the fence. This is some
Shoot,
easy kill
please.
points.
Crack one.
And they didn't get any of that for it. Yeah, they got nothing. Gambit got all 3 points
I
right
got
there.
knocked. Fucking North, you're stupid.
Listen.
Stab. Watch your stairs.
I'm watching, don't worry. Fighting below.
We 3P that. We 3P that.
They bubbled right here.
It's broken, Strafey. It's broken.
I think that they
Popping that.
ran away.
It always throws me off that his name
Sanya
is
killed
Strafey.
Def. FOTM.
I don't think anybody calls him Strafey except
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Nas.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Go, 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 go.
Walking.
At least that I know of.
Push this, push this.
They're healing up right now.
Holy
I got
fuck, is
cracked. I'm
that
low, I'm low, I'm
No,
low.
I can't. Just come back.
the most
Doing Wattson.
humble and
I have no
entertaining
more
man
bats.
One of Navi got now.
in all of Apex,
The one from
hosting his
Gambit got
own
knocked.
fucking $5,000 tournaments out of his own goddamn pocket.
Look at zone.
Dude, thank you so
Look at
much for the
time.
6 months,
What
dude.
do we do?
We play here.
Appreciate that.
There's
Appreciate
a team
that.
over here. I think we just fight them. A
And
portal
appreciate even
close to
more
them.
all the shit you've obviously been
think-
doing, man. That's fucking.
Maybe we push
That
underneath.
tournament was
them.
sick, dude. That was actually so much fun. I mean, we didn't have the greatest time, but every
Wait,
time
wait,
I had more fun tuning into
Go, go,
your
go, go,
stream,
go, go, go. We gotta send this.
watching your commentary.
Oh, fuck.
we didn't have the best day.
Get down.
But thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, and thank you for everything you do for the community as well, homie.
Oh, come on.
Handsome. I mean,
Let's go, let's go. Keep going,
I don't
keep
even
going, keep
have to
going. No
mention
stopping,
that.
no
I
stopping.
shouldn't have to mention. All right.
Safe for me, safe for me.
Oh, come on. I'll die.
That just like
Let's go, let's
blew
go.
out my
Keep going,
ears
keep
for
going,
some
keep
reason. I mean, let's. I got a little star
Wait,
shark.
wait,
I
I
can't
think we
lie.
just fight them.
Let's look at this real
Portal
quick.
close
I
to
got a
them.
little star shark.
I think
What about here?
maybe we push underneath us. Still
Right
kills.
here, I'm just dropping it here.
Wait.
Be cracked.
Go, 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 go. We gotta send
So this
this.
is just the team underneath. This is what sucks about playing underneath in these buildings, is that you're at mercy. Your rotation is at the mercy of the team that's above you. So Sanya's team, I guess, here was the team that was underneath, and
Let's
they
go, let's go.
basically
Keep
like,
going, keep going, keep going. No stopping, no stopping.
That sucks. That sucks for Sanya's team. Anytime you're playing a position
Safe for me,
underneath
safe for
another
me,
team
safe
and
for
you
me,
have to
safe for me,
rotate-
safe for
Holy
me.
fuck. I wonder I was blowing out my fucking ears.
Just hide. Don't shoot, don't heal,
Knock.
don't heal.
Knock, you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that call? Safe on me? You out there, Knock?
No, let him kill me, I think. Oh, no, never mind. Let's see now. The rest are only guys. 2v2.
I'm cracked.
Also, too, I'm
Go,
just
go,
glad
go,
you
go,
got
go,
more
go, go.
viewers than Hal. So I'm gonna have to say it.
Right down.
DB's almost
Besides
cracked.
yourself.
DB's dead.
I mean, I love Hal,
Come back. The rest.
but let's be real.
I'm dead. It's all you.
It's a full team.
Alright, let's take a look at this though.
No, I don't think they know.
Like, he's
You're gonna
probably
die
dead.
to fucking lava.
I died.
So this is. Ooh.
I'm fourth, yes! I got fourth.
Oh, let's go. That's big.
Nice,
4-7
good
is still a
game,
really
good
good
game,
game.
Sick guy.
Holy shit, third impact is actually stacked. By the way, are they too loud, chat? Everyone on my
ALGS,
YouTube keeps complaining that they're not, like, the comms are
North is
typically
alive.
not loud enough.
North and TI.
Alright,
Lord.
go back and look at this. So,
DB's dead.
they're loud enough, so, like, it's good. Okay.
Go.
Alright, so again, it sucks for Sanya's team when you're
He's safe
underneath.
for me.
How did Straight Feed go down?
Batting.
Pushing
Oh,
you.
was he looting?
Keep going. No stopping.
I'm trying to look up at the map right now. Yeah, he stopped. Hey, look what happens when you don't listen to your IGL, man. Look what happens. Fucking. It's always the Pathfinders too that don't listen. Nas goes, hey, keep moving, don't stop. He literally says don't stop. Strafey does actually end up stopping.
Hold on.
Let's go. Keep
stops
going.
the loot.
No stopping.
He gets the armor swap, but look at it, he's still like way behind. Obviously the Wraith can get
Safe
out.
for me.
You gotta too.
Batting.
Pushing you.
Just hide. Don't shoot. Don't heal.
This could
Don't heal.
look very
Yeah.
different if Strafey's up.
I will let him kill me, I think. Oh, no, never mind. Let's see now. The rest are only guys. 2v2.
That was smart right there, actually. That was
I'm
super
cracked.
smart.
Go.
That was really smart as
Right
Strafe. Or I mean, Nask.
DB's almost cracked.
I like that.
DB's dead.
Big squad wipe.
Come back. The rest.
Alright, and then they end up just dying.
It's a full team.
And they just end up dying. So that was actually
DB's
really smart. And what I'm talking about right
Don't
here
shoot, don't
is-
heal, don't heal.
So I think...
Yeah.
Yeah, just hide.
So I think this other team from up top sees Strafey down, and I think that's why they like peek over. Because like normally, so much shit's going on up here in this circle that there's no fucking chance that some dude's just gonna be like, oh, what's over the cliff, right? So I think like equally part of like Strafey going down, all of a sudden kind of like gave them away because he's trying to crawl in, right? But what I was saying that was really smart from Nask here is just grabbing this. He picks up this fence to break the fence so no one sees that, hey, you know, there's not a Wattson there. Right? It's a very small thing. if Strafey was alive and in the corner, I think they get away with all of this actually.
The rest and all the guys. 2v2.
I'm cracked. Go, 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 go.
Because otherwise, like, I'm like, why is this guy looking over? But it's because he knows that Strafey was there, I think.
DB's almost cracked.
Anyways,
DB's dead.
you got a nice, I mean, that's a really easy, like, 3 points though.
I'm dead, it's all you.
It's a full team.
They don't know. I don't think they know.
So much else you can do after that.
I died.
Strafey going down there is kind of like the big killer on that one.
I'm fourth, yes! I got fourth!
Nice.
Nice, good game, good game, good game.
Good stuff though overall. Definitely missed out on some kill points, where they probably could have gotten a little bit more.
Yeah.
But otherwise, still
North
played
is
well.
alive.
Still very
North
good
and
game.
CI.
Like at this point, they're already dominating the tournament. So them just putting those kinds of points in the game is like really big, very big. Good shit, Nask. Good shit.
No, literally, it sounds.